So pots, eh? Pots. Hi guys, Mario from Diaco's Garden Nursery here. Hope you're all well. So today, it's all about pots. What size pot is great for this size plant? How does it all look proportionally? You can get a pot that's 1 metre, which is quite big, and with one hand you can pick this thing up because it's made out of light resin. Looking at it, you would think that it's made out of concrete. So there's been a natural progression with pots throughout the years. This kind of sums up the progression of pots, right? Looking at this, you think it's a tin pot, but actually it's plastic. It looks great with some cactus in it. So no holes, which is ideal for an indoor pot. Can't get any more classic than this. So the beautiful topiary gardenia in the good old classic Italian terracotta. Very, very Mediterranean. Being a gardenia, you get these beautiful fragrance of the beautiful white flowers. This is part of our lightweight range. We've got some troughs in there. Troughs are great for really narrow areas. Well, they've got this beautiful groove. In these are some beautiful bay trees. As you can see, clustering pots around each other looks fantastic, where you've got different heights and styles, and in different plants that really contrast in there looks amazing. Doing a cluster like this is magnificent. You know, you've got different heights with your plants. As you can see here, there's a lovely Kentia palm, lovely peace lily down at the bottom one there, with different colours and textures through the foliage. Modern pots goes well for the modern architecture. More contemporary pots kind of suit that type of style, which is great. So this is our Antiqua Mediterranean range. They kind of take me back to the Greek islands right now, or to Sicily in Italy. This pot here, you've got a lovely Pincipine glauca in there with some trailing rosemary. You've got your reef planter there with the olive tree in it, some osmanthus in the other ones, and some Raphiolepis. You've got your rim type of Antiqua pot with that lovely camellia in there. So timeless and classic. These urns are really cool. These are more like a feature pot, so you wouldn't necessarily pot something in these. You could use it as a water feature in a garden bed somewhere as you're kind of driving up into the house. In my hands here, I've got a lovely protea. This is in a 20 centimetre pot, meaning that the diameter from either end is 20 centimetres. You know, you would look at that and pop that in there and think, oh yeah, that looks all in proportion. But what you need to understand is that's going to outgrow that pot pretty quickly. So you really want to put it in a pot that's a minimum 10 to 15 centimetres wider than this actual pot it's in. So it might look a little bit small for the pot, but don't worry, everything grows. Just be aware of how big the plant actually grows in the end, and that will hopefully kind of stipulate how big you need that pot. Well, that's it guys for today. Hopefully you got a lot out of that video. There's so much diversity in pots. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share, like and subscribe. Till next time, ciao ciao.